Hi everybody, it's Zoe. Welcome to Flosstube number 7. I'm really excited to be connecting with all of you guys today. And let's see, it's October 21st. It's another rainy Saturday where we just celebrated a child's birthday. So last weekend we had a party for my son who turned 7. We just celebrated my middle son's birthday. He is turning 4 on Monday, and he loves elephants and he loves Halloween. So we had an elephant Halloween themed party, of course, right? And it was adorable, and I'm really excited he's turning 4. He's a lot of fun. So let's see, what do I want to talk about today? I will talk about a couple of shout outs to other Flosstubers, and then I will answer a question from the comments. I'll show some whips. I don't have any finishes this week. And then show a couple of charts that I've been looking at. So I think that's pretty much it. So shout outs. So first of all, Kathy, Crafty Cat Stitcher, gave me a shout out, and I was really touched by that. I thought that was really cool. She's left some great comments too, which I love getting comments. I went and watched her Flosstube number 8, which was the one she mentioned to me, and it is so cool. She has this flag piece that you can see on the kind of cover image of the video, and it looks like, when you see it at first, it looks like it's all specialty stitches, and she said right away that's what everyone thinks. That is definitely what I thought, Kathy. But there's no specialty stitches in it. It's like tone on tone floss, and I really haven't ever seen anything like that. So I'll link to that too, but go check out Kathy's channel. And then the other shout out I have is Michelle Bendy Stitchy. She was talking on her last Flosstube about liking Aida and how Aida is not this second-class fabric to work on. And I love Aida too, and so I left a comment and said I talked some about that in my Flosstube as well. And she came and watched my Flosstubes and left comments. And Michelle, thank you. That was just really touching, and I just love your Flosstube so much, and you're like this person I watch on TV basically, right? And so it was so cool to make that connection and get her comments. It was just a lot of fun. So thank you to everyone who's watching and leaving comments. I love getting them. I love connecting with this community. I love watching your videos, so it's all good. It's awesome. All right, I did get a question too about Punchneedle, and if I could show my materials and demonstrate how I stitch, and I cannot do that because I have not done Punchneedle for a long time, and I actually donated my supplies because I was not using them, and hopefully someone is now and having a lot of fun punching away. I probably will do this craft again at some point. It is a lot of fun, and when I'm ready to do it again, I will find some new supplies and start doing that. So I do have this book still. This is called Miniature Punchneedle Embroidery by Linda Rapaski, and this is the book that I learned Punchneedle from. It has about 30 pages at the beginning that show all different kinds of supplies and techniques, and really just detailed pictures of things. So and then it has a lot of just cool projects too. So I don't know if it's still in print, but I'm sure you can get a used copy pretty easily on Amazon or somewhere else, and I would highly recommend it to anyone who is interested in trying Punchneedle. All right, so that's that. So like I said, no finishes, but I have an almost finish. I have a couple that are pretty close actually. So last week I showed the Christmas tree pattern from Lucky Star Stitches on Etsy that I was starting, and I'll show that again. This is what it looks like when it's finished. If I can get rid of the glare, maybe I can't, but that's what it looks like when it's finished, minus the glare. And here is where I am. This is 16 count white Aida in the called for colors. One of the called for colors is white. And so I spent a lot of time thinking about what I wanted to substitute for the white floss. And I decided at the end of the day that I wanted to just stitch white on white. And can you see the white floss? Not really. You can at certain angles just because of the texture, but I still like it and I know it's there and it's fun to stitch, so I'm enjoying it. I think it's kind of a cool modern effect. So that's Christmas tree. And then my other whip is Christmas tree from Lucky Star Stitches on Etsy. I started this on Aida and on linen. The linen is a 32 count Belfast in tea dyed is the color. I'm not sure what brand. And I thought I was starting it on both fabrics to decide which fabric I wanted to keep stitching on, but then I just liked stitching it on both. So I'm gonna make both. And because I really like stitching the pattern, I like the stripes, and then when you're kind of tired of doing stripes, you get the heart motifs to do. It's just really enjoyable to stitch. So I'm having fun doing it twice, and this will, if I finish this, which I think I will, this will be my first finish in a very long time on linen. I have stitched on linen before, but it has probably been literally 2 decades. And so, yeah, it's been really fun to compare the 2 different fabrics and the different stitch quality that you get in each. So that's made it fun as well. So that's Christmas tree from Lucky Star Stitches. And then my other whip, I haven't actually stitched on this week, but let me show what it looks like finished first. So this is Springtime number 5 from the Floss box. Here it is finished. It's the finished design. Sorry about the glare, that's really bad. There. That's what it looks like finished. And this is where I am so far. And all I did this week was I mounted it on these canvas stretcher bars because the Aida is quite drapey compared to what I'm used to. It's on 18 count light blue Aida, I think from Zweigart or Witchelt. And so it was just not that enjoyable to stitch with. So I mounted it with many thumbtacks, probably more than I needed to, on these stretcher bars, and I'm going to see if that makes it more fun to stitch. I think it probably will. I've noticed with having the linen in the Q-snap, I like stitching the linen in particular in the Q-snap versus in hand, so I'm hoping that this is a good change for this. And this is what I want to stitch on after I finish the Christmas trees, which could be this week, right? So yeah, so that's oh, actually here it's called Unicorn Spring Ride cross stitch. On the pattern I think it says Spring cross stitch number 5. Goes by both names, I guess. So yeah, then in terms of haul, I bought a new chart from Satsuma Street, and it is her Christmas ornaments chart. And let's see if you can see that. Hopefully you can. And so this chart has 6 Christmas ornaments. Oh, maybe that's better with the glare. Okay, so this chart has 6 Christmas ornaments. 3 of them are pictured here. The others are a bell, a little kind of castle type design, and something else that I can't remember. And I just love her designs, so I'm really excited to either start that or I might just have the chart and enjoy having the chart. I don't know. We'll see. we'll see if I'm tired of Christmas stitching after I have finished my Christmas trees. I definitely still have a couple months to do some more ornaments and things. So I got that. And then this is a chart that I have not bought yet, but I'm thinking about it. This is from Sewing Seed, and it's a sloth, and it says free hugs and has little pink hearts, and there is nothing about this that I do not love. It's also, the model is stitched, which is nice that it's stitched, and the designer says in her Etsy shop that she stitches all of her patterns, which is really cool to see the actual stitched model versus just the digital rendition of the chart. And so it's stitched on Aida, and I like stitching on Aida. It's very cute. It's not that big. So I'm thinking about this one. This could be my next project after the unicorn, but we'll see. So yeah, and I will show, since I kind of figured out how to get rid of the glare, I think I'll show the rest of the Christmas ornaments and the other two projects again. So, oh, there's a Christmas tree and an angel in this Satsuma Street pattern too. So there's all of the ornaments. And then here's the unicorn piece on her website. She has an Etsy store. The Flossbox has an Etsy store and an online store. She has more patterns listed on her online store than on Etsy. Just a little tip there if you're looking for something in particular. She has a lot of cross-stitch patterns, and she has some really awesome embroidery patterns too if you like embroidery. And then here is what the finished Christmas tree will look like. And that's from Lucky Star Stitches. Also a lot of patterns in that shop that I really like and would definitely consider stitching. So yeah. All right. I think that's my update for today. I hope all of you guys have an awesome week and have plenty of fun stitching and plenty of fun just having a nice fall. And I will see you next week. Bye.